Hello everyone, Jai Hind and welcome to National Security Live 2. I'm your host and today we are going to discuss something that doesn't actually fire bullets. It is a national security scenario where we don't have to fire bullets. We don't cross borders with tanks or airplanes. Yet this has the potential to destabilize our society. So this weapon is called fake news. Today we are not here to discuss whether any political movement is right or wrong, but we are here to discuss about national security. We are here to discuss about fake news and the invisible threat to India's national security from fake news. We'll look into it from a police administration and national security perspective. And let me tell you that this lecture is, or everything in this channel is from academic perspective only. It is for students, educators and learners only. So whatever I teach here or we together learn here is from academic perspective only. So as I said that today we are not here to discuss on anything political. Instead we are going to discuss how one fake WhatsApp message become a law and order situation. We'll discuss how can like one edited video can become even a national security threat. We will discuss about why do police and intelligence agencies now consider misinformation as a security challenge. So before beginning to this video, I would like to request everyone kindly to watch this video on 1.5x for better experience. So please do watch this video on 1.5x. Okay, let's begin. How national security landscape has changed. Traditionally, actually, the wars were fought in between armies. Okay, the national security, by national security actually we mean it was about soldiers, about borders, missiles, tanks, weapons, and even about terrorism and insurgency, etc. But today national security also includes information security. It includes cyber security, even public trust or social harmony and digital influence, which is very much of importance in today's date. So a viral tweet or a viral post on X can reach millions of people within minutes today. A fake video can mobilize thousands of people in no time. A false rumor can actually trigger panic before authorities even come to react, before even authorities verify this rumor or this post or that type of video or news. It has already done its effect. It has already impacted certainly in the society. So this is why modern policing is no longer confined to the streets. It also extends to the digital information environment or digital landscape. So before going in depth, we need to understand what is exactly a fake news. What is a fake news? Actually, going to fake news or fake information, we have to consider three types of information from academic point of view. There is misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation. So we have to understand how information can be divided when the information becomes not some kind of good information or it impacts people in fake ways, in different ways. It can be divided into three parts like misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation. So what is misinformation? It is just kind of false information but shared without intent to deceive. Misinformation is false information. It is shared with the public or with the wider audience, but there is no intention. Okay, misinformation is shared without any intention. For example, someone can forward a old message or old post or maybe old video believing that it is happened in the present scenario. It may be due to ignorance actually. So this is what misinformation, when information is shared without intent. Now, what is disinformation? Disinformation is quite opposite. It is the false information shared but with deliberate meaning, with interest, with an intention to mislead. So false information actually deliberately created and shared to mislead society, to mislead people, is called disinformation, or such campaigns are called disinformation campaign. Example can be like an edited video or AI video designed to provoke anger, fear, and even communal harmony for a particular situation, maybe at the time of election to manipulate people, or maybe at the time of some communal violence. Such videos are such banners or posters are designed. So if they are circulated in social media or any kind of media, and if it is intentional, such flow of information is called flow of disinformation, or such campaign is called disinformation campaign. Now, coming to another type of information, what is malinformation? Malinformation is actually genuine information. It is shared, but it is shared out of context. It is shared out of context to cause harm. It has nothing to do with harm. It is actually shared out of context. You will understand that with an example. Let's say you are sharing an old video with misleading captions, implying it depicts a current event. The video is very old, but you are editing it with some misleading captions and sharing it. So it is out of context to cause harm, but it is sharing of genuine information, but editing with some software or giving it a current trend. So all these misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation, all these distinctions matters, because police response may be different or differ depending upon the nature and impact of the content. What police will do with misinformation is completely different what they will handle with disinformation. Disinformation campaigns are often handled with law and order situation, or from the point of law and order, while misinformation and malinformation actually handled from the point of view of awareness. So this is what three type of information in fake news, that is misinformation, which is sharing misleading content but without any intention, while disinformation, it is deliberately shared content for the purpose of misleading someone or misleading the society. Whereas malinformation is out of that information, but sharing the genuine information in present context. So that is all about. Now tell me why fake news is so dangerous during protest. We have seen in recent times the CJB protest and other protests which has just finished, but in some parts of the country some protests are ongoing. But why fake news or misinformation and disinformation, even malinformation, is so dangerous during a protest? Whenever there is a large protest, actually people are very emotional. Information travels like rockets. Okay, it travels faster than light. Verification actually slows down. Such when information travel in such a speed, it is very much impossible to verify or improbable to verify in such a speed. In such protests, actually, rumors spread faster than official statements. The official communication or official statement or other strategic communications, they spread actually very slow than the rumor spreads. We have seen such types of rumors during coronavirus or during the COVID-19 time. So even at present time, it has been happening. Let's say in hypothetical example, or maybe in present day context, you can see that if in a protest someone has posted on X or on formerly what is called Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, that they have posted like police have opened fire. So within seconds, within minute, thousands will share it. And whoever they are in the protest, their families will get information out of the shared messages, and they will be in grave panic. News and media will follow that story from social media, and people will rush out of this protest. Some may begin throwing some may begin actually throwing stones or bricks or anything. There may be collapse of traffic rules. Hospital may prepare or for casualties, or the emergency services will be affected. Even if the claim is false, the damage would have already begun. So this is why misinformation is viewed as a force multiplier during crisis. Misinformation is actually a force multiplier in the time of crisis. Now, if we go with some kind of contemporary example, let's go with the present CJP protest in Delhi. During a recent post in Delhi, a claim once circulated on social media that police had actually used pellet guns against the demonstrator. It was a misinformation. Delhi police publicly rejected such allegation, describing it as a false narrative or false news, and urging people not to spread unverified information. But at the time of spreading it, like it spread like hell. Okay, it was so fast that people became panic. So whether one agrees or disagrees with the broader protest is a separate from this point of view. A fast moving situations, inaccurate claims can actually influence crowd behavior, and before facts are established, before it is verified, it would have done so much harm to that protest or to that society as a whole. In another example, there can be like in this protest, even Delhi police has actually stated that they have identified various handles of social media accounts allegedly linked to some of our beautiful neighboring countries, also some of Western countries who have been handling such misleading information from Western countries. So according to police, these are matter of concern, as external actors could exploit the Indian domestic vulnerability or domestic tensions through online misinformation or disinformation campaigns. So if such allegations are true, this illustrate how a domestic law and order issue can actually intersect with national security. In another contemporary example, we can say that the India-Bangladesh situation, the border situations, particularly in Bangladesh and even in Assam and other northeastern states, the India-Bangladesh border has been or has seen some episodes in recent times with old and even unrelated videos were falsely presented in present context. So fact checkers have actually identified such videos or such footage from Bangladesh being misinterpreted as events in Indo-Bangladesh border, or maybe in vice versa situations. But till it is verified, it would have circulated enough and it would have caused the damage, or it would have actually created enough panic in public. So this lesson from such examples is not about to assign the blame. It is not about to blame. It is that the false narrative can actually inflame tensions on actually both sides of a border, and everyone must be careful about viewing any information they get on the phone. Now let's imagine another situation regarding fake news. Imagine you are the commissioner of Delhi police and you receive an intelligence that there is a viral message. You receive an intelligence, or you receive from your subordinate that there is a viral message which actually claims that thousands have been injured. It is a viral message which is on social media, and it says that thousands have been injured. So what will be your first question as the commissioner of police? The first question should be, is it true? You have to verify it. Is it true? Is it coming from credible source? That is question number one. Next, you have to know who posted it. If someone else posted it, then your credible source, you have to ask who posted it. And you have to also see how many people have seen it, or how many people have been influenced by this information. You have to analyze it from the point of view of security or law and order, so that you have to ask whether this information can provoke violence. Should I send additional police units? Should additional police units need to be deployed to control such violence? Should I alert the hospitals? Should traffic routes need to be changed because there may be some probable violence or probable riots can be there due to propagation of such fake news? Should I call cyber security investigators to identify the source? So you can see from that that police are actually no longer just controlling the crowds. They actually need to manage information in the present context of information. We can say even that as information warfare, which is actually a language of military science or defense and strategic studies, and even that of international relations. So in today's time, in information warfare, is police need to engage even in counter information warfare, even in domestic setting also. So in this time, the strategic communication is very important. How police communicate with its staff and how police communicates with people, this is very important. If we look it from intelligence perspective, we can see that every major security agencies today actually monitor information flows. Why they do it? They do it because they understand that misinformation can actually have the misinformation actually have the power to change everything. They can actually instantly trigger communal violence. They can cause panic buying, or may spread fear or increase hostility towards various institutions, including government institutions also. They can interfere with emergency response team, or even all can complicate the crowd management behavior. So in many situations, the challenge is not only what is happening on the ground, but also it is that what people believe that what is happening. So the concept of strategic management or strategic communication in to counter information warfare, or counter disbelief and to counter such rumors, is very important from administration and from police end. So coming to the role of citizens from academic point of view, I want to also share some words on what people should do, what citizens should do in such situations. So every citizen also a part of every citizen is actually a part of national security. Everyone should contribute towards national harmony and ensure national security from his or her end. So before forwarding a message, do ask yourself, did I verify it? Whether is this message true? Did I verify if it is true, or am I just forwarding it like someone else forwarded me? What's the source of the message? From where I get the message? Is this a kind of old message or irrelevant video to this present? Whether this video or this image is actually from that particular even that the message, as the message mentioning on it. So you have to think about it. You have to think that has any credible organization confirmed this message? Whatever this message saying, is there any credibility into this message? Is there any credible organization, whether it may be credible news agency, maybe from administration point, or maybe credible leader has confirmed it? So you have to think about it, and most importantly, you have to ask yourself, if I share it to some person, if let's say I am sharing with 10 people, whether this message I am sharing with them can create panic among them, whether I am saying just the information, or whether I am sharing just the pain with them. So you have to think yourself, am I sharing information with them, or I am sharing a pain with them? So before sharing information in such critical situations, you just ensure yourself whether the information you are sharing is true or not. So verify it before you share it. Otherwise, you will be just sharing pain in the name of information. So take a simple pause before clicking the forward button, and before spreading any information, just verify if it is a misinformation or disinformation or malinformation. So at least you just simply verify it before sharing it, and remember whether you are sharing a credible information or whether you are sharing a pain in the name of information. So that's it. In conclusion, we can say that today's battlefield is actually not on the border. It is not in between countries, or it is not in between just some extremist group. It is on our mobile phones. It is on our iPads, on our smartphones, and even on our computer. Every smartphone is actually a kind of weapon which is capable of spreading information, as it is capable of spreading knowledge. Through this video, through this channel, what I am doing, I am trying to spread some knowledge with you. I am not just sharing information. I am trying to spread some knowledge with you. Like I have differentiated, I have told you the difference between misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation. This is knowledge for you. But most of the videos, or most of the reels, or most of the forwarding messages, we see they are just information. Sometimes they are just fake information or fake news. So every smartphone, whatever you are doing with it, even if you are watching with it or spreading something or sending some message with it, it is a kind of weapon. So use it as it is a not only as a source of information but also a source of knowledge. So national security is therefore not only the responsibility of the armed forces, it is not only the responsibility of police or rapid action force, or not that of BSF or intelligence agencies. It is also responsibility of us. It is also a responsibility of our common people. It is also a responsibility of all the citizens who think critically before sharing any information. So remember something, that not every viral post is true. Not every dramatic video is correct. So verification in a good society, actually it is a civil responsibility. Simply you have to verify before sharing it. So if a video content is good, it is like editing is good, the way of expression is good, you may think that wow, it's so dramatic video, the information may be correct, but it may not be correct. I can say that my video editing, I don't have good skill of video editing. In fact, I don't have time of video editing, but whatever I am spreading to you through this channel is all full of content. I may be speaking not in a good way, or in a not maybe in a good way from the point of view of mass communications, but I am sharing some knowledge with you. So you have to verify everything before sharing it to someone else. So you have to learn to know that every viral post may not be true. So that's all. Thank you for joining National Security Live 2. If you enjoy this evidence-based discussion on policing, on criminology and national security, please do subscribe to Gyanonymous School. So until next time, and stay informed, stay responsible, and focus more on knowledge than on information. Particularly, I am saying it to Gen Z people. Do focus on knowledge than on information, than on just information that's scrolling on your screen. Thank you. Jai Hind and Bande Mataram.